All right, so now let me get this straight. I'm living amongst a union that needs help. It's dying and struggling. It doesn't know if it pledges allegiance to a republic for which it stands, which is what the claim is, but it can't define which republic. It's pushing the Ministry of Defense, like the good people that know things, because they're being fed intel by the global operation. It's pushing that out of vogue and making it difficult, and the royals are fighting. I arrive and they ask, "Let me ask you a question, little girl." Like the wolf at someone else's supper table. It's like the three wolves, they have their scarves on, their knives and forks, and they're like, "Let me ask you a question." I'm like, "I'm 4, let's keep that in mind. I have a Soviet SS assurance. I have a Nazi SS assurance, and then I've got some garden variety approval, because they understand, and I've been helping them in a manner which is still not perfected, which actually Vatican likes to be there, but I was hoping he wasn't going to be one of the wolves. He's one of the higher up angry dads that I am like, "Dad, this is what they say. Go get him, go." They're not being nice. They're not treating me nice either. So now I have them asking, "So does your family, do they say, can I have that, or may I have that?" I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention. I really didn't understand that was important. I suppose now, in a lucid LUCID moment of clarity, CLARITY, after the full erasure that the fucking wolves at the table agreed to do without my permission, being that I have full immunity and they were afraid of what might come. May would be the Canterbury group over in Maybury. And then I've got the Tory law firm in the Kenai in Canada. Yeah, I know it seems reversed because their parliament runs on Tory law and the Canterbury runs on Canadian law. Oh, did I tell a world secret from Illuminatus out? Vatican Dad, psst. I mean, what the fuck are you all doing? You allowed them to harm me, and what's worse is, whether I say can I or may I, I'm still the Tory and the Canterbury highest supreme. I am then also the U.S. Justice Supreme, because the Stargate needs to be secure. It is only secured by my global position, and leaving me in an oppressed union without the 3 hungry wolves, who I was more than willing to sit with at the table. They left me with the oppressive republic that was in a war with the ministry for money, for control, for process, for stuff. And they didn't want to hear anything. I didn't apparently go along with the most popular plan. Yeah, well, you know what? Usually when the people don't know things and we know things, we usually argue, but we protect the people that do the arguing on our behalf, so our situation gets better. So now why did the 3 hungry wolves in ministry, while I sat at the Union buffet of republics on a dais all to myself, DEUS, as Zeus's wife, ZEUS, and I said, "I need help from you all." Same woman from Third Reich, now in Fourth. We got along in Third Reich. I was better looking and I was more polished. I was like, and now here we are. So now, what are we doing? Because you're not allowed, like, I need ministry and I need union Teamster reps. I have full immunity. Only I can grant you full immunity because you need to explain to me what's going on. That's how you gain protection. That's how you fix the future. So why would you simultaneously, between ministry and the union Teamster reps, why would you purposely withhold people in the know and at this exact same time remove my entire ability to conceptually construct what I already knew to be so on my way in, leaving a gap of opportunity for the really dangerous, scary people in the world to pierce the veil and remove the safety measure that Zeus and I keep at keeping your genetics safe, and the war of the fighting, we call it War of the Roses, between the ministry and the union, keeping that war off the peoples of the union, off their radar, but also off their worrisome ability. You understand? It's like, we'll support both ministry and union, but I need to make sure that I have safety at the dais. First of all, at 3 and 4, I had a seat at the dais. My seat has been empty because I've been harmed in a horrific way without any protection. I've just been left, and nobody's checked in that's been honest. They come, they're like, yeah, she's alive. We did our job, whatever. What? So now when does this get better? I'm just curious, since I know things, but in an unusual way, but it's because of my seat that I'm supposed to be sitting at the dais. And instead, I'm sitting in absolute disgusting, I say rags, but then Norway gets mad because, no, that's Ragnar. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm the one who has Ragnar's son. That's who Alexander James is. Big surprise. I get it. I mean, I haven't told him, but whatever. So Alexander James and Benjamin was supposed to be Ragnar's first son, but that didn't happen. Well, actually, right, so Ragnar was technically, but I mean, that's why I went to Raggedy Ann and Andy, right? So, oh God, this is just like, I mean, it's like one thing after the next, and you all had advanced knowledge of it and purposely led me to slaughter. I was born deaf, dumb, and blind, in a blind, because the union reps had already suppressed the 2 generations before with the fight between the ministry and the union. And then the protest and the quiet guys. And then, like, what happened to Sing Sing? Like, yeah, who woke up Sing Sing? The Far East Asian problem. Like, we were like, no, I am encapsulating and entombing that. I don't want that problem leaching into the field of this part of my whatever. I mean, it's just, you just keep piling on more and more problems to save certain players in dangerous spots, and they're like, no, if I just pass the ball, it's like monkey ball, if I just pass the ball from Canada over to Russia, they'll catch it. I'll be like, it's all your fault, and they're like, no, it wasn't me. Oh, it was Tori over in London. Oh, wait, what hot potato? Seriously, that's what it feels like. And I'm like, guys, white things, you just fucking woke up the musket ball and Sing Sing all hopped up on science. They heard you, and now it's a fucking problem for the dais yet again. So you led my lamb to the slaughter purposely. You're not supposed to devour it. You're supposed to actually be a vegan and help it. But instead, here we are. And I can't get out of this by myself. So here's my blanket operation. If you help Jason Peter Romer, 1976, or if you help Anthony TEOFRIO, 1975, in any fashion, educating them, giving them law advice, giving them some kind of intel, I will have you hunted down and executed for aiding and abetting criminal activity. I'm the only one who can pass immunity on to those that are brave enough to come face me face to face and inform me of what's going on and what they're being told. I got nothing left but the honor system, and thus far, humans have failed miserably.